Hey, thanks for tuning in to my Magnum Opus Gaming. For this video, I'm going to be talking about my prediction for the Everton versus Tottenham game come August 13th. Obviously, this is the first game for both teams. And we all have been watching the friendly, so we're all really psyched to see how all our teams do in the Premier League. And we're all really wanting to do better than we did before, obviously, Everton especially. So this would be the game that everybody's going to be watching. Everybody's psyched for it. Sold out at Goodison Park. So, it's going to be difficult to make a prediction for. I'll tell you my prediction later, but if you disagree with anything that I say, please see in the comments so we can get that conversation started. Voice your opinions. I would love to reply to it. So without further ado, let's get started. For the formations, it's going to be pretty similar for both teams. Both teams, left and right back, like to get really far up the field and attack, generate some more attack for their team. And the wingers are really all attack. They don't really get back on the defense like Morales and Ericsson and Lamella. They don't really get on the defense, or De La Feu, for that matter. So it's really going to be which offense can generate the more goals. And I feel like when it comes to Tottenham, they got more goal scorers. They got Jensen, Harry Kane, of course, and they also have Dele Alli, which we saw he's doing pretty well. He's been scoring some goals lately. And they got a little bit more customization in the defensive mid. They got Wadiyama, Dembele, Mason, Dyer. Those are all most of them are first team players, and they can do really well what they do. And they're a lot more of a contrast between Ericsson and Lamella. They're obviously defensive mids, so they can definitely provide the strong tackling, physicality, and all that stuff that I think Everton's lacking in the defensive mid. We got McCarthy. He's been doing pretty well when it comes to defense, but Cleverly hasn't been doing that great. You name it, Barry hasn't been doing that great. Beshik's injured for 6 months. Holy crap, that's terrible. Gibson, I heard Koeman say in an August 5th interview that he might not be fit to play. Well, he wasn't fit to play, so we don't know if that's going to apply for the August 13th game, but that would be a shame if it was. So I feel like they got a little bit more options in defensive mid, and when it comes second half, if they're losing or they got to lead, they can definitely lock it down and prevent us from scoring. So a little bit more tactics available for them, and that kind of goes along with the fact that they have their expectations down for this coming season. They finished third last season. They just won 6-1 to enter, with a lot of people getting on the score sheet. So they kind of have the expectation, the fans do, and the coach has the game plan and the starters already set. Everton, we don't really have who's going to start. We don't really know. We don't know what the lineup's going to be, what the formation is, because it's been changing really all preseason. So we don't really have that formation down because of the new manager. So we're at a disadvantage, just a natural disadvantage. So therefore, here's my verdict. I think we're going to lose 3-1. When I say we, I say Everton's going to lose 3-1. But I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I don't think it's going to say, oh, we're going to finish worse than we did last season. This season's doomed. No, I don't mean that at all. I just mean Tottenham's a really difficult opponent, and it's the first game of the season. So they got the momentum, they got the right mindset, and we kind of don't. We have to figure all this stuff out, and it'll take a few games to do so. But I feel like later on this season when we play them again, I think it will be a different outcome than if we lose. We would definitely win that game, and I don't really have a doubt about that, because I think once we buy new players, once we get our tactics down, we will finish on top. So that's my verdict. If you disagree, please post in the comments. Tell me what you think. Love to hear it. If you like the video, please like it. It just makes sense. And subscribe, because it would really help this channel out. So if you like this video, please watch some more and tune in next time. All right, see you later, guys.